Alright, so just a quick thing. You may notice these videos are coming out in rapid succession. That's because the PTR is coming up today. Won't be raid testing till Friday, but the dungeon journal or the raid journal will be up. So these videos are way less fun when that's actually available. So I'm just rapidly putting all these up. So I'm just kind of banging out these last three the night before, Monday night. But yeah, so it'll be like these three and the one before that. It'll just be like one an hour for the next little bit. So I apologize for the quick succession of videos, but here we go. All right, a little bit of a cut there because it took me a minute to find things. But yeah, so welcome to my prediction video for the One-Armed Bandit. I do not have too much. So a lot of this is just, I'm guessing. I'm just making stuff up. I don't have too much of my notes for One-Armed Bandit, so I'm gonna just kind of rattle off the top of my head. Yeah. All right. Let me find an image. We don't even have an image. So we're using a thing. One sec. Okay. There. Sorry, just another little cut while I adjust the camera. All right. So description for the One-Armed Bandit, which will pop up on screen for you as well, is the One-Armed Bandit is the premier slot machine in Galaxy's Casino. All the delightful device asks is that you play fairly and don't cheat. The rules by which it determines this are an enigmatic mystery, although the one-arm punishment it dispenses cannot be missed. Okay, so I have a few thoughts here. So I'm thinking at some point the machine's gonna call out some instructions to follow. If you don't do it, you get like a debuff that does a lot of damage. I think the big mechanic though that's gonna happen is like someone's gonna be able to go and pull the slot machine lever. And um, when you go and pull the slot machine lever, you're gonna get like if you win, that's gonna have like coins raining from above. So maybe like the more you win, the more intense it is, and the more circles that are going to appear. Um, like if you get a jackpot, like the whole floor will just light up, and that'll be kind of fun. And then if you lose, maybe the machine starts ejecting things at you. So like if you get like two cherries and a seven or something or whatever it is that it's using, like the cherries, it'll start firing from its slot at you, and you'll have to dodge. Um, Otherwise, yeah, like coins raining from above is kind of the big thing, but I think it's just gonna eject coins at you. It'll be circles, and that'll be the intense thing. Since it's a six boss, I'm thinking. I mean, this might be. I think at some point, it's got to summon some ads. Like, there's probably gonna be an ad phase, I would assume. Um, and that'll be interesting. Maybe when it goes and it has like, I don't know. When you get certain things, I think it's gonna be all around. I think there's gonna be a mechanic though where you pull the handle, and then whatever you get is the next thing that you deal with. And that'll be fun until you've emptied out the slot machine. The slot machine has nothing left for you, um, aka when it hits 0% health. But like I feel like that's gonna kind of be it. Or maybe the more you do it, the more the energy bar fills up, and then you have like a phase where it's immune, and then you have like some ads that are gonna come out to defend the slot machine. Or maybe we're in a room with other slot machines and they spring to life, and we have to go deal with things that they throw at 100 energy. Um, I think that actually might be kind of closer to what it is at 100 energy. It'll do its thing, and then it'll just go back. So I think it's going to be one phase, and then it hits 100 energy, it goes immune, we have to deal with something, and then it comes back. I think because it mentions play fairly and don't cheat, um, like it's gonna change the rules probably each time we hit phase one again, and what wins and loses. But I think it would be really cool. I don't know if it's gonna have this, but I think it'd be super cool to have a thing where we can rig it. So there's like maybe if we drag it to a certain part of the room or we hit it with certain like I don't know. Um, I think that would be cool, and we'd be able to like rig it so that we get certain results. So maybe you always win, but it's only a certain thing, so you only have to deal with the circles, almost like a build-a-boss. You get to pick and choose what mechanics you deal with, but if you do that way, you take significantly more damage. So like you get punished with a debuff, where like maybe you take like whoever like you move it in there, and then whoever pulls it that time gets a debuff that just lasts until the end of the phase. So you have to rotate people through. Um, you have to rotate people through for what you're going for, like who's gonna pull it, because you can't have the same person pulling it with a debuff or they'll die. And then like heroic, it hits harder, or maybe that is the heroic mechanic. Um, maybe in normal it is only RNG, and then in heroic you can pick and choose. I don't know. I think that would be kind of a cool way to do it. But yeah, one phase with an intermission, go back. Every time you come back, it clears the debuffs. Rules change each time, and you get to like clear ads during your intermission phase. But yeah, I think that's kind of it for the boss. I think it'll be tough, but it won't be tough and like there's a lot of mechanics. I think it'll just be like a few mechanics that you're gonna have to execute perfectly, or you kind of get to pick and choose and like build what you want to fight, but at a cost. Yeah, I like the idea of taking 100% more damage for the rest of the phase. Like it just really racks up that damage. So you don't want to have someone squishy do it. I think that would be a great heroic mechanic to have. And then mythic. I don't know. Like you got to think for mythic that you would have to pick. Maybe there isn't an RNG, or maybe it's fixed so you always lose, and so you always have to deal with like something really really hard that you just don't want to deal with. But I think winning in different capacities, like the more you win, the more you gotta, the more swirlies you have to dodge until like when you win the jackpot, you don't win anymore. All right, I'm just kind of getting repetitive. I think that's it. That's kind of all I have to say about One-Armed Bandit. I have a little bit more to say about the next boss, but yeah. If you're watching these when they come out, see you in an hour. Otherwise, see you in the next video. Bye.